It's a misconception that IPOs always go up. It's a misconception that IPOs always go up on the first day. It's always a misconception that IPOs go up on the first week. Hey guys, this is Marvin Germo from Doha, Qatar. So I got a lot of questions now since DMW just had a recent IPO. Then as it had a recent IPO, the stock started to drop, which a lot of people were asking, Marvin, why did that IPO drop down? If people were thinking that IPOs should normally go up. So please remember this. Number one, it's a misconception that IPOs always go up. It's a misconception that IPOs always go up on the first day. It's always a misconception that IPOs go up on the first week. That is not true. If DMW is evidence of it, you saw that the stock also went down. There are a lot of stocks that even when they went into an IPO, as of this point in time, no, more than 10 years after its IPO, case in point, GMA7, it's still below its IPO price. There were also some IPOs that after it released its IPO, it went up a bit, then it got battered down as well. Cebu Pacific is one of them. Some stocks also just get hyped, but after it being hyped, they start going down. Kalata was one of them as well. Coal is another stock that got battered down also right after its IPO. Why am I saying this? It always goes back to the narrative of the company, the story of the company, the growth of the company, where the proceeds of the IPO went. Please remember this, IPOs are generally expensive. IPOs are generally sold at a premium. No owner of a company, no business person, no entrepreneur will sell his company at break even. No owner of the company will sell his company cheap. Please remember this. Before an IPO would happen, these entrepreneurs spent years, their entire life's work to make their company run, to make their company grow, to make their company expand. So why am I saying this? If they're just gonna sell it at break even, if they're gonna sell it below its value, they're selling themselves short. So please remember this: all IPOs are at a premium. All IPOs are sold higher. It's your responsibility as a shareholder to actually figure out, hey, since this is higher, since this is at a premium, is the premium enough for me as an investor that because of its rapid growth, it will compensate for the price that I'm paying for it today? So why am I saying this? Please remember, from a perspective of earnings, you must buy company that's not just earning, but earning rapidly, growing fast. Because even if you buy it at a high point, it will be compensated later on. So please remember this as well. It's as what we've seen, no, in some of the IPOs, it doesn't go down, so it doesn't go up. So what do I normally do? I normally wait for the charts to develop. If you're coming in to trade, wait for the charts to develop and start coming in once those moving averages start to turn bullish. And that's just my style. I'm pretty much a chart person. Whenever I see the charts show me a buy signal, that's when I start coming in. I'm also a fundamental person. If I really want to invest in it, and if I see that the IPO is expensive, then suddenly I see the stock start to dip down, I see the stock start to become relatively cheaper, that's when I start coming in. You can also know the valuations of the company naman, even if it hasn't gone out, because they will give you its EPS already, then they will also give you the price of its IPO. So from there, you can already have some initial calculations based on its price and earnings multiple. So there. So does it mean that Wenceslao will not go up anymore? I'm not saying that. It's not a guarantee that it will stay down forever. But it's a fallacy to think that IPOs normally go up at the same time. So once they're out in the market already, it's now pretty much affected by market forces, and the market in general is bearish. As the market is bearish, you can't really expect it to zoom up when the market is pretty much still negative. So as of this point in time, a lot of the stocks are also down. A lot of the stocks are also bearish. The way you make money in markets when it's down is you just have to be pretty much selective and find those stocks that are breaking out. So similar to that, during the IPO, I wouldn't go for that IPO, but I would go for stocks that would give me those buy signals, especially when the market is relatively bearish. So that's it. I hope this gives clarity for those who are asking about about Wenceslao and why is it down. So please remember, it's normal for IPOs to go down. It's part of the game. That's why you must have, what's important is you must have a battle plan. Should it go down, what should you do? Should it go up, what's your next context? What's your narrative? Will you buy some more? Will you sell? Will you cut? Or will you avoid it totally? So that's it for now. Update on my events. I'll be in Iloilo this August, second week of August, and I'll be in Hong Kong by the end of the month as well. Then I'm flying to Dubai. I'm jumping with my schedules. So I'm flying to Dubai this November, and I'm Qatar this October. Then I'll be in Cebu also in October. Then Stock Smarts Manila will be in September as well. So that's it. I hope to see you in the seminars, no, and it's just really fun. It's really a joy for me to be able to see the ones that are watching the video in the seminar, that you guys get to learn from it as well. That what I give, what I guess principles, logic, discipline that gets spoken there is something that will heavily impact your trades as well. Because I just really want to see you guys prosper and also be part of the growing economy that we have as well. So that's it. Marvin Germo from Qatar. See you all again soon. Hey guys, I'm still here at Doha, Qatar, but I'd like to invite you to the next Stock Smarts event, where we will teach you the basic rudiments of how you can invest in the market, how you can analyze stocks using technical and fundamental analysis, and how you can make money in the markets as well. So please remember this, each of our seminars are basically made up of workshops, trainings, where it's not just about the principles, it's not just about the academics, but also about teaching you and showing you practical examples on how you can actually trade the markets, showing you from Philippine stocks, Philippine contexts, buy and sell signals, and also why I actually trade and go about my stocks that way. It's not just a practical approach, it's not just an academic approach, but it's us interweaving both practical, academic, and experience for you guys to be able to create your own trading plan. Because please remember this, the heart and the goal of every session that we make, regardless of what city it is in the world, is that we want Filipinos to trade the markets with confidence, that you get to make your own buying and selling plan. You get to make your own buying and selling strategy based on fundamentals and technical analysis, meaning you get to find and pick buying and selling stocks based on value, based on how good the company is, and you get to avoid stocks that you're not supposed to even watch anymore. Why waste your time buying a company or even monitoring a company that's not worth watching? Then we also answer the question, when are you supposed to come in? When are you supposed to time your trades? When are you supposed to do your buys and sells? Because at the end of the day, it's not just about buying a good stock, but buying a good stock at an amazing time, that you're not buying it while it's going down, but you are buying it when it starts to reverse. So that's the basic heart, the basic gist, and we'll do it. For those who've attended the sessions, you all know that we're gonna try to do it in a way that's not boring, that's something that's fun, and in the same way you still learn. Because I've been to so many seminars over my 12-year professional life, and if there's one thing that I know, learning is best done when it's fun and when it's not as boring. So that's what you can expect. The next sessions will be in Iloilo. The next sessions will be number 1 in Hong Kong at the end of the month. So if you are from Hong Kong, you're kababayan there, I hope to see you. Then I'll be in Iloilo by the second week of August. Then after that, fast forward, I'll be in Manila. We'll do our next round of Stock Smarts Manila this September. Then after that, we will have Cebu on October, Doha, Qatar also this October. Then November, I'm flying back to Dubai and Singapore for another edition of Stock Smarts there. So wherever you are in the world, we're gonna do sessions for you, because we just really want to see things change here. We want to see the narrative change of how Filipinos just invest, and we want to see more and more Filipinos trade the markets with decent confidence. So this is Marvin Germo from Doha, Qatar. To those of you guys who attended our sessions here, thank you so much, and I hope this helped you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. It's Marvin Germo. See you all again soon.